Hi guys, this is Jimmy from Ekagra here. So today I'm very happy to introduce to you yoga for inflexible people. This is a great video for people who have zero flexibility and would like to have some result within a few weeks, a matter of maybe a month or two. And if you follow my steps, my step-by-step guide, you will see results in a matter of, let's say, 40 days, 48 days. Actually, 48 days is a magical number in the yoga system. It's a full cycle. So basically, you create a full compact training during that time. But obviously, I know you guys want to see results maybe faster than that. And I trust me, within 30 days, you will see great results. The way I made this video, I sequenced this training video is first with heat up session, then with the yoga exercises themselves, and then what I call a recovery phase. You need these three phases because if you want to see progress and if you want to avoid injuries, these are very important. You don't want to go out there called from out of your bed or wherever and just go into yoga activities. Yoga itself is as dangerous if it's wrongly practiced as going to the gym cold. This is the same thing, same bad result will happen. So basically what you want is a heat up phase that allows you to build everything up. Make sure every joint in your body, every muscle is loosened so that when you do these activities, these yoga activities, the only thing you really need to focus on is your breathing and gravity. Actually, you don't need to focus on gravity. Gravity does the work for you. But basically, you focus on your breathing and you see your body bending, bending, bending. And that's how you get flexible. Then the recovery is another important phase. The reason why you have this recovery is so that you can come back the next day and over and over and over. Basically, what most people do is they'll do the yoga exercises. Some people might not do the heat up, or some people might do, and they might skip the recovery phase. Then they get excited. Within the first few days, they're happy, so they're doing it. It's great. But then after a week or two, they feel some pains and then they just give up. So that's why I created also this recovery. And it will allow you to understand the key and most important aspects for you if you want to get more flexible. One thing I want to say is that it doesn't matter if you feel like you have zero flexibility, if you feel like, oh, flexibility is not for you. Don't worry. You're not trying to be a ballet dancer or something like that. You're just trying to get your body loose enough so that you feel fresh. You feel the air going, the breathing going through all corners of your body. You feel light. You feel great. So basically, that's why you kind of want to do this yoga for inflexible people program. And of course, if you want something more advanced, I got plenty of stuff for you guys. So don't worry. Hey guys, stay until the end of the video and I show you 5 yoga poses that are excruciatingly painful. I mean, this word excruciating is very difficult for me to pronounce. But anyway, I show you 5 poses. Looks very simple, very easy, but when you start doing them, you're like, oh, no, for me, not for me. Hey guys, what happened? I had to change all my clothes. It's because yesterday when I did the full video for you, somehow the camera kind of died on me and I thought I had done the whole setting, but unfortunately everything was lost. So I have to redo it again, which is good. No, don't worry about it. So again, that's the yoga for inflexible people. So basically we're going to work on some movements that will really help you out in terms of your flexibility and also your motions. We're going to work on many different aspects such as back bending and spinal control, hamstrings and all kind of areas, our neck and shoulders, etc. Talking about our necks and shoulders, we'll start the first motion with our shoulders and our neck. So basically what we're gonna do is extend the arm as high as possible. And we do it with both arms. So basically what you do, as you do this, you look at the tip of your fingers. That will really help relax your whole shoulder blades and making sure everything gets loose. And you will start feeling heat going through the upper part of your body. So you do this. And then the second motion you do is you bring your left palm into your right hand's palm, and then you go up. And as you go up, you put your heads down. And as you put your heads down, you kind of curve your body that way a little bit. and then you go back up. So you go down and up, down and up. And you do this, is very good for the chest and shoulder and making sure this whole area get loosened. This the second step will be the neck. So the neck, we're just going to do some basic movement that we did in the body isolation, but I want to redo it again for you guys. So turn left, turn right, left, right. But you just make sure no other part of your body moves. Looks easy, but you will see, you will tend to do this. So try not to do this. You're just working on the neck. This way, left, right, left, right. Many people suffer from neck injuries and stuff like that. This kind of exercise is simple, efficient, effective. So if you cannot do all the way, you can just do a little bit, little bit, little bit. The point is to bring a little bit of heat there also. And then the second one, still neck. So you launch your neck on one side and the other side. You use your head, the weight of your head, and you try not to move the shoulders. So you try not to do this, but you keep everything straight. In order to keep everything straight, you stand on the ball, on your heels, sorry, and that will help you out. You bring your chest up, you tighten everything, and you make sure you just move on one direction to the other. I love this exercise. It's very good for the neck. Make sure you don't get this kind of neck cranks and stuff like that. And then the third one will be a up and a down, slowly, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we've done this first motion. Second part is we're gonna use still our shoulder blades, and we'll do a rotative motion. So basically I want you to rotate your hands just like some helix, just like some blades or something like that. And what you do is you keep your arm parallel to the floor and you keep twisting. Twisting. It's not the arm, it's not twisting the hands, it's the whole arm, as if you were twisting something that way. So you keep doing this, and you will understand why I'm asking you to do this in a second. You do this, do this. You will relax your shoulders, you do this. And the reason why we do this is because the next step is this one. Go up with the right hand, down with the left one, and then halfway through, we come and try to join this way. The reason why you do this is because it helps you, because when you try to do this exercise for the first time, you will struggle. I can do it all the way. I can catch the full hand, so it looks like this. But at the beginning, you might struggle. And if you struggle, doing this will help out. And also with a stick or a towel, you can help out by bringing the stick down, and you try to grab it little by little. Or you just stay there for 30 seconds. So that's a good way. And then the next one is the other side. So as you will see, one side is always more flexible than the others. But this one I had progress because at the beginning I couldn't reach them. But now I can do it and bring them together and crank them. This is a very good exercise. As you can see, my spine is straight as I'm doing these exercises. So it's very good because of this knot formed by the hands. So when you do these knots, it really helps put the kind of a stop on the spine, so you don't go overboard or under. So it's kind of, it's not convenient to do this, but it's great when you keep it straight. So that's very good exercise. So you join the hands, you join both hands, and then you just do a little wiggling from behind. If you can touch, great. If you cannot, don't worry. You keep it like this. Keep your spine straight. My shirt is not the most convenient for this exercise because my fingertips keep entangling themselves with this shirt, but that's fine. You keep it like this, and as you can see, the spine gets great. Once again, if you cannot do it, this exercise will help, and you just start at the bottom. If you can do just this, you just do that. And at the end, you will be able to do it better. So the next exercise is still a stretch, but both on our hamstrings and arms. So basically what you do is you bring the right heel toward the groin, and then you join both hands together and you bring them above your head, and then you just, keep your gaze straight in front of you and breathe normally. You can do that for about 1 minute. It's very good exercise. Then you breathe down, you put everything back down. You do the same thing for the left side. You bring in. You will see there's always one leg, one side that is more flexible, has more equilibrium than the other. Doesn't matter, you keep working. Make sure, for example, when you do this exercise, that the top of your head feels like it's at the bottom of your standing feet. That will help you keep your gaze straight and making sure everything is straight. Then you exhale and you come down. The next one, still following the mindset of losing up everything, is what they call the eagle pose in yoga. And it's just twisting everything one side and keep your gaze straight. I like to do that 3 times on each side. I find it is very good to make sure everything gets loosened, and that helps a lot of the flexibility. These are the kind of poses they don't look like much, but they do a lot for your overall flexibility. Same thing on the other side. Keep your gaze straight, almost toward the fingertips that's holding the palm. You might struggle at the beginning, wavering around. Don't worry, you keep doing it. And it's effective if you kind of bend. When you bend more, you put your weight again. Try to put think that the top of your head is on the bottom of your feet, and that helps a lot. So you do that 3 times on each side. Another effective exercise, and now is more like for the hamstrings and spine. So you take 3 feet distance, 1, 2, 3 here, and you just twist one side and you keep the other side, and you bend a bit, and you breathe in and look at the tips of your fingers. Try to make your hips square, and you bend. You keep everything in 90 degrees from the legs point of view. And you go on the other side. Bend, and then breathe. And come back. Very good for the hamstrings and stuff like that. Next one, still doing this 3 step. So we keep 3 step foot distance. And we do what they call trikonasana in yoga. So you just breathe in, and then you bend on the right side. If you cannot go all the way down, you just put your hands on your leg. Try to make sure you're all alignment, so you're not bending forward, So it's better you do this, align with the leg, and then you just let gravity do the work for you. You breathe slowly. Avoid this. If it's happened, just go back a little bit. And then you breathe in, twist the other position, and breathe out. Keep your gaze at your fingertips. And you breathe in. And then you can jump forward, etc. Another great exercise is to bring both, let's say the right leg behind the left side, and you twist. You suck in a bit, and you just twist like that. You don't do anything else. Just twist. Make sure your hands straight, your spine straight. That's very good for recovery, and for the hip openers. Then after a while, you come back, center, you go put the left leg, cross your leg, make sure everything is straight, and then sucked in, and just twist. Use this hand to bring this leg forward. One thing that will happen is when you do it for the first time, your butt might get up. It's going to get better over time, but what you want is both side down. That's how the wheel work works. So if at the beginning you're just going all over the place, don't worry, take a support, let it be, let it happen, put a support under the butt, and slowly remove. As the flexibility gets better, you can remove one block at a time. So from all these exercises, we can move to a little bit more advanced exercises. So same way as we did for this Trikonasana. So we extend the arm as we breathe in, and then you breathe in all the way up, and then go down. Doesn't matter if you can reach or not, you just breathe normally, and gravity will do the work. Then you breathe in, twist, and go all the way down as you breathe out. And let gravity do the work for you. Gaze at the opposite end, standing up. Stay there for a while. Breathe normally. Come back up and jump. If you cannot do it all at once, you can just do this. Or put your hands on a block, that's fine. You try to keep the shape. And the most important, straight leg. You do this, and then slowly, as you breathe in. So if you feel your breathing going fast, it means you need to slow down a bit, and you can do it better. I like to do this 2-3 times each side, and it works very well in ensuring more flexibility. The other one that is very good is one that many people know. So you go into like dog position if you want, and then you go up, and you just do this. Look at your belly button, and just breathe normally. Try to do this for 10 seconds, then 20 seconds. Then you go down, raise your head up, come back. And another one I like also, you take 1 foot distance, just breathe in, and you go down. So you go down this way, suck in your belly, and you try to touch the toes with your fingertips. And you keep your gaze straight. Try to make the spine straight. And the more you do it, the more flexible you become, and the more you can put your hands under your feet. You just breathe normally. 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You breathe in, and then out, you remove the fingers, put your hands on your hips, and breathe in again. Very good exercises. So these 3 exercises are very good for your hamstrings if you're a beginner, if you're just really inflexible. So you can try them, and they work very well. The other thing we want to work after we did all this bending is resetting the spine. So one of the classical and nicest one, you keep both legs together, your palms by your shoulder level, and as you breathe in, you just lift and look up, and breathe out, you go down. So as you breathe in, look up, stay there for 10-20 seconds if you can, and then go down. If it's too much, you just do it for 3 seconds. The other one that I like, you keep both feet together, and as you breathe in, you launch everything up and down. This also, if you do that 3 times, is very, very good for your spine. And the last one is this one. Just keep your leg together, you're kind of bending as if you're going to do a prayer, and then you just bring your hips up and try to reach behind yourself. And when you come back up, you breathe in, and then you just put your hand behind your back. You do this for 30 seconds. It's very good for a spine reset. The last part is the recovery part, and there is 2 sections in it. So one where you just lie down on the floor like this. So you lie down. You keep your palm open. If your palms cannot be open like this, it's okay. Close your eyes. If they cannot be open, you just make a ball shape with them. Obviously, try to avoid having them tight. If you cannot, just try, imagine someone who likes you a lot or who is really helpful is with you, so you feel more relaxed. And as you take deep breath, you imagine your breath traveling all the way through your body and kind of stops at places where you feel like you need to reset everything up. So it could be your ankles, could be your knee joints, could be a place where you have a little bit of muscular pain, etc. You can do that for 2-3 minutes, and if you fall asleep, and that's part of the game, that happens. Then to go back, you turn yourself this position and you go back. The second part of the recovery is breathing exercises. So we're going to do two of them. So a normal one where you do 1, 2, 3, and you release 1, 2, 3. So the second one, you breathe 1, 2, 3, keep 1, 2, 3, release 1, 2, 3. So this is very good. If you keep doing this, you will see your whole body get set up, and also educate yourself in how to become relaxed when you do these yoga poses, etc. Because what happens when you're new to that, if you're really inflexible, then your breathing will be washed out. You will breathe very heavily, etc. And you want to calm that down. So you control your breathing. So the next time when you do these exercises, you realize, oh, I can do them and I don't feel so much pain. So that's very good for you. So the first one that will make you cry your mother is this one. So you just take a dog position. Very easy, eh? Yeah? But instead of having your knees on the floor, you lift them up and you keep this position for, let's see how long you can do it for. My bet is after 10 seconds, you might put your knee down. If you are very strong, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. If you're really, really strong, 1 minute. That would be great if you can do it for 1 minute. So it's very painful one. Looks very easy. A second one this one will really make you guys cry. So you put your right leg on top of your right inner thigh, inner thigh, and you just bend forward like this. You will feel lots of pain in the glutes area, but it's very good for opening the hips. And you keep your hands straight, because what you don't want, and you don't need to do them, I just wanted to show you easy stuff that looks easy but are painful. So you don't want your butt up. So it's better you do this and let them crawl back. This is very good for many flexibility exercises, to raise your leg higher, etc. But this is really, really painful. And when you come back, you breathe and you keep your spine straight. So that's the number 2. Looks very easy. It's very, very easy. It looks very easy, this one, but it's a bit hellish. I guarantee you that. Next one that looks easy is getting your legs straight and try to raise them up. Just try that. If you can touch this, also is very, very challenging. The final one is a crow pose. Easy, looks very easy also to execute also. Just put your hands there behind, below your armpit, and just shift your weight one by one. Also looks easy, but if you do that for 30 seconds, it's a good workout. So for all these 5 exercises, you don't need to do them. It was just an illustration of some yoga poses that looks, they don't look like much, but when you execute them, they are something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Yoga for Inflexible People tutorial. If so, let me know in the comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and hit the notification bell, so whenever something new comes up, you're the first one to know it. Also visit my website ekagraji.com. There are plenty of great stuff on this website, great posts, great tutorial, great explanations. So until next time guys, enjoy your yoga, enjoy your flexibility, conditioning if you are into it, and dancing, definitely you should try that.